and I've been having long COVID-like symptoms. I've been having extreme fatigue. I've had migraines. I couldn't walk more than 10 minutes without heart palpitation.
밑에 있습니다. 차분하게 앞차기 살 거예요.
화이팅!
기다리면 안 돼.
들어가! 그렇지!
If you guys want to see what happens in the fight, you guys gotta watch till the end of this video, okay? End to the video. Hi guys, this is Albert, and I've been putting off this video for a long time because, as my profession is computer coding and blockchain and things like that and AI, and I'm not really a medical expert, so I didn't want to give this advice unless it was bottom of my heart. If I don't give out this information, I feel guilty because it has helped me so much, and I don't want to be the hoarder of this information. And that is, my fasting journey to overcome long COVID. And as you've seen, like in the intro video, I had long COVID for months, and then I've overcome that last year. I believe it was my birthday around February. That's when I got long COVID, and for months I was struggling, and then I came across a few videos on fasting and autophagy, and more links below on why autophagy works and why at least 3 days of fasting actually helped me. So a lot more research down below, but the gist of it I'm going to tell you in a bit. So the long story short, before I get into the journey of how I fasted for 3 days, and then I gave blood donation. I gave blood, and why I gave blood after a week of resting after the fast, and I eat 3 meals a day after that, and then I would donate blood after a week of rest. And why I did that: while you get COVID, your white blood cells are super active. They're warriors. They fight hard, and your white blood cells, they get tired. They get old. And, once your white blood cells or, the cells for your immune get damaged, the DNA gets damaged. They go rogue. They go crazy. And once they go crazy, they attack your own body and your own cells, and that's where you get the blood clots. That's where you get fatigue. That's where you get the tiredness all the time, and other side effects of long COVID. Is because you've been eating too much and eating a lot, and those cells don't die out. Those old damaged immune cells should have been autophagized and eaten up by your body as calories instead of being recycled. Because you're eating 3 meals a day, they stay in your body alive and keep on, because they're damaged like cancer cells, they attack your own body. Take a look down on the links down below, but this is what actually helped me and my journey through overcoming long COVID. So this is how I, break up, how I did it. First day, I didn't eat anything but only salt, a little bit of salt on my mouth and some water. So salt and water fast the whole day. I had some practice before a little bit. So, I tried 1 meal a day, 1 day before I did the full 3-day fast. So ease yourself into the fasting. Don't go, full on, guys. Make sure you don't have acid reflux and things like that. So, and also definitely talk with your doctor before doing this. Definitely in South Korea, universal, very, very good Medicare. So talking to a doctor is super cheap here, like, $5 or something like that. So in the US, you're screwed. But if you're in other countries with free Medicare, take full advantage, okay? It's rambling on. Man, I've been in the US too long. Loving healthcare. So the first day, do some practice, maybe 1 meal a day, and then, the next 3 days, just water and salt. Water and salt, water and salt. And the key thing I want to give you guys is stay active, stay walking. I walked about, in the beginning, because of long COVID, I couldn't even walk 5 minutes per day. And then I started walking 20 minutes the next day. Then after 2 days of fasting, now the third day I'm walking almost, an hour. And then I'm able to walk 2 hours, after I finish fasting. And the meal after the fast is very, very important. You don't want to go super high carb. You want something brothy, you want some nutrients, so I went with bone broth. So bone broth, I think, South Korean style bone broth, I think is the best. If you guys have like a bone broth Korean restaurant near you guys in whatever country you are guys in, you guys want to try bone broth, or here we call it, gomguk, or, even like there's like intestine foods as well, where you get intestines and they boil it up. So intestines, meat, liver, those kinds of protein-rich foods, I think for your first meal, I think would be pretty good, in my opinion. And that's what I did. So after I did the 3-day fast, I immediately felt, pretty good after my first meal. And then, 1 week of full recovery of eating 3 meals a day after that, I felt really, really good. Like weight of fatigue lift up my shoulder. For some people, it might be different, but for me, the 3-day fast was just, and 1 week of feeding was instant. And I wanted to go to the next level to actually experiment a little bit more with my body. And, if my theory was right on autophagy and, the number of immune cells in your bloodstream, why not clean it up by, full blood donation? So I did a 400 milliliter full blood donation near my blood, donation place. Then after I gave that blood, it was, I felt fatigue for the first 2 days, a little lightheaded because of the loss of blood. But after a week of eating well, a lot of protein, a lot of meat, a lot of liver, I felt way, way better. And then I started donating, almost religiously every 3 months, 4 months. I would donate blood all throughout last year. And now I am like fully recovered. You see in the kickboxing video, watch till the end of the video, see how that kickboxing fight goes. Okay, so watch till the end of the video for that kickboxing round. But, I just, was working out till even recently, more than 4 hours a day, 3 times a week for kickboxing, going on kickboxing places. And, I've been, like way more energetic than my 20s after, fasting like that. I do once a week fast for 1 meal per day. For certain weekends, once a week, I do only 1 meal per day. And every 3 to 4 months, now I do a 3-day fast. So that's my fasting routine recently. So I'm going to do another 3-day fast like I did while trying to recover from long COVID. And I've lost a lot of weight as well on the process. I got way more fit. You can see like I can move my pecs and things like that, like exercising weekly. So
Hi, first of all, I want to start off with the video that I'm not a doctor. I'm just a normal guy on the internet, and I've been having long COVID-like symptoms. I've been having extreme fatigue. I've had migraines. I couldn't walk more than 10 minutes without heart palpitation. And this is what I'm experimenting on my own body. So don't try this at home without medical supervision. Talk to your doctor about it. And, please don't take this as medical advice. So this is what I've been going through. Let me, give you a story of how I got here. Okay. So last year, August, so it's about 2021, August, I got my first Pfizer vaccine shot, and I immediately, after 1 or 2 hours, I got heart palpitations and kind of like long COVID-like symptoms. I knew I was allergic to it or something, and then my heart was never the same ever since. I got panic attacks, heart palpitations, headaches, migraines. I had a brain, some kind of like brain fog as well. And it went on for months. It went on for so long. So I tried to change my diet. I had niacin. I had melatonin. I tried all these supplements and all that, zinc and calcium, like a ton of different pills. So this is day 1 of that challenge of fasting. I'll see how it goes. I'm working from home as a software engineer. So, okay, guys. So it's been about 20 more than 20 hours since I fasted. Last meal was 6 o'clock yesterday. Right now it's 4 p.m. I just got back from my 1 hour walk. So I walked for 1 hour and I'm back. And I'm not as dizzy. I feel a little bit fatigued, and for getting my micronutrients in and also for my gut bacteria, I'm going to break the fast a little bit. So I saw some videos on this topic with other people, Tim Ferriss and whatnot, and I realized, like, during the fasting period, you don't want to, just to get autophagy. You don't really need to starve yourself of everything. It's not like you just need only water and salt, but you can also get some cellulose inside, so your gut bacteria can actually keep on living. To keep your gut bacteria alive during the 3 days, some people want to do 3 days of fasting non-stop. I'm doing intermittent fasting, so it's about almost a 24-hour fast, I guess. So it goes whole cycle and then one meal a day. So my meal today is gonna be some kind of seaweed soup, but also right before I break my fast, 2 hours before, I'm getting some of these seaweeds. So getting some seaweed, it has some salt in it, so it has micronutrients and other things as well. So if you go to a sushi restaurant or something, you'll find these seaweed leaves. Any Korean store or Asian supermarket, you'll find these where you can get these for wrapping with rice and make sushi out of it. But I'm just gonna eat these straight. That just tastes delicious. I mean, after skipping breakfast, lunch, and waiting for dinner, seaweed is just tastes amazing. Sometimes just to appreciate taste like this, you gotta feel the lack of it. Yeah, so I was able to walk an entire hour. Just 1 or 2 days ago, I couldn't even walk for 20 minutes. Just 1 day of fasting got me so much energy, focus, removed my brain fog, and I was able to walk a whole hour without any heart palpitations. At the end, I felt some fatigue after walking an hour, but I think it's just the first day of fasting, so I feel a lot better. Just not putting too much food into my mouth and into my body alone is doing wonders. And I feel great walking in the sun for a whole hour. Coming back, I'm a little bit sweating. I didn't do too much strenuous walking. It's just an hour of easy walking in the sun. That's all I did. Whole hour. The day before yesterday, I couldn't even walk 20 hours.
All right, guys, I'm in the forest. Behind my house, and this is day 2 of fasting. And yesterday, even with a 22-hour fast, I just felt so good, and my brain fog and fatigue was just gone instantly. Just with 20 hours of fasting, I decided today I'm going to do 36 hours with no food, just water, some salt. You guys try it out. It doesn't cost anything to fast. Try it for 36 hours, maybe a 72-hour fast. See how it goes. Read Dave Asprey's book, How to Fast. It's on Amazon. Links down below. No sponsorship or anything. I think Dave Asprey is a great guy. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow for day 3 of fasting. All right, guys. So this is day 3 of fasting to overcome long COVID. So almost 3 days now, and it's been more than 48 hours since I've eaten maybe like a piece of seaweed paper, and I always have water. This is a water fast, and I'm having some salt as well. So from time to time, I don't mix the salt in the water. Instead, I just put a pinch of salt on my tongue and then taste it a little bit, feel satiated, and then drink water after I have some salt on my tongue. That's how I consume my salt every time I feel a little dizzy
or I feel a little bit slight hunger, that's how I make sure that I don't feel any hunger. And check out Dave Asprey's book, Fast This Way. I think there's some very good tips here. I saw a lot of his podcasts as well. You don't need to suffer or feel crazy hungry and like tired when you're fasting. I mean, right now I feel like 90% of my condition before long COVID. I feel way better on my third day of fasting, to be honest. And I'm here in the forest now, near a mountain, and this is just like a miracle for me. This, who would have thought starving or fasting for 3 days would actually be the treatment for long COVID, for me at least. I don't know how other people will react to fasting, but for me, like, this is just a life changer. Just not eating anything. I had like a piece of seaweed paper at 6 p.m. yesterday, and after almost more than 36 hours, I just only drank water and some salt. And tonight I'm going to have my dinner, finally break my 3-day fast, and I'm planning it to do with a small meal. Don't eat too much rice. I'm gonna have my intestines with no rice, and replentify all my iron, calcium, and everything, all the nutrients from my liver and intestines I'm gonna eat tonight. So I'll see you guys there. Yeah, so this is the intestines, stew, bean stew. Okay guys, so this is where I'm gonna donate blood. All right, I'm at the top of the mountain. See all of South Korea and Seocho area here. Whew, at the top of the mountain. Goodbye long COVID. Hiked for hours, feeling almost like I've gained my whole life back again. Fast for 3 days, rest for about a week or half a week, and then donate blood. That's the recipe I took to overcome long COVID and be able to hike for hours now.
Fasting has really changed my life, and I hope it changes yours as well. So stay tuned, guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out the links down below. I run a company called Orange Point app and also Power Fan. You guys might want to check those out below, and I'm gonna try to make some more content for you guys. Okay, so tune in, take care, guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Let's fast, let's build our health, wealth, and relationship together. Bye.
차분하게 앞차기 살 거예요. 분명.
화이팅!
기다리면 안 돼.
들어가! 그렇지! 들어가! 나이스! 나이스!
잡고 오케이 휴식
체력.
휴식 오케이 먼저 에이.
나이스!
얼굴 숙이시면 안 돼요.
얼굴 세워요, 얼굴!
양손 잡고 오케이 진짜
그렇지!
먼저
그렇지.
먼저 숙이면 안 돼. 휴식 그냥 꽉 잡고 양손 허리 잡고 너 주먹 올리시고 하세요. 에이 나이스. 연타.
그렇지! 들어가! 짧게, 강하게!
짧게 크게 말고 짧게.
짧게
붙잡고 허리 잡고 끝까지 잡고 짧게 셔터하게. 너 연타. 에이 꽉 잡고 밀고 끝까지 밀고 오른무릎.